Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are covering my first evolved character, known simply as David Light. So who is David Light? Simply put, he's one of the most dangerous evolved on the server. He has been given a hyper-lethal classification by Blackwatch, essentially meaning do not engage or you will fucking die, moron. So that's pretty simple to understand. Now, why is he so dangerous? Being an evolved alone does not earn you hyper lethal. Being an evolved alone is not what makes you dangerous, per se. It's the fact that he knows, one, he is an evolved, two, how other evolved and himself mainly function, three, how evolved grow in power, and four, how to use that power. He's dangerous because he knows what he is and he knows what his opponent is not. Thus, he's essentially mastered what he is, a living weapon. That's all evolved. I mean, that's not all evolved are, but evolved are, at their base, somewhat of a living weapon. So his powers are the basic ones from the prototype series: the claw, the blade, the shield, the armor, the hammer fist, the whip fist, the muscle mass, the tendrils, devastators, stuff like that. He's got it all. But he also has some of his own powers as well, like being able to grow wings and fucking fly, because screw you, I want to fly, and Juggernaut armor, which was an ability taken from the Juggernaut Titan along with the Juggernaut strength to use the armor, because otherwise the armor would fucking crush him. And of course, with that, he learned how to make bigger wings so he could fly in the Juggernaut armor and basically dive or just drop from high altitude, creating a giant kinetic shockwave that's big enough to level whatever is hit. Don't send tanks against him, because tanks are a bad fight against Evolved anyway. Because a tank is big, slow, armored, and moving, and Evolved is small, fast, armored, moving, and will tear that tank apart and open it like a sardine can, and the poor crew inside will become that Evolved's next meal. He also has Consume, obviously, along with Disguise, which he can just shift into whoever he feels like, as long as he's recently, or well, has consumed them at all. That's his powers. Don't underestimate his intelligence either. That has been growing significantly, considering that evolved intelligence grows with those that they consume. And he's consumed a lot of people, mainly from Blackwatch. It's reason to believe he's fucking scary formidable in terms of what he can plan. Logistics, strategy, he can pretty much control an entire army if he needs to, and has done so before. He's also fucking durable, because again, he's an evolved, so you're not taking him out easy. So, who was he before this? Nobody. That's it. He was a fucking nobody. In terms of, I mean, yeah, he had his friends, but like in the grand scheme of things, he's just another person living in the world. And now he's a fucking monstrosity the likes of Blackwatch hasn't been able to put down yet, and he's been a massive thorn in their side. Because, of course, he has been. He's costed them resources. He's destroyed multiple bases, slaughtered countless personnel, and has so many memories up in that head of his that even he probably finds it hard to realize what he can really do if he decides to put his mind to it. Like build a nearly invincible bunker in a mountain range in Alaska because Blackwatch is getting a little too close to his current town, so he's like, pack up and move. Radar jammers, yeah, he can easily make those. EMP devices, he can make that too. Probably. He has basically nearly no limits as long as there's enough idiots on the world to be consumed in. Surprise, idiots are born every fucking day, even in the midst of a fucking apocalypse. So as long as Blackwatch keeps throwing troops at him to be blended, he won't care all too much. That has been David Light, a warrior, generally a fucking brilliant genius, and a man who sticks out amongst the crowd and provides for his own. Yeah, he is scary to fight. So don't do it. Be like Blackwatch. If you see him and have the option to run, take the option to run, even though it's probably going to get you killed anyway. What are you going to do? Waste all that ammo not doing any fucking damage to him because he'll just either heal it off or go Juggernaut armor and become fucking invincible? Or are you going to run away and potentially live? Yeah, the option doesn't seem that that what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck. Doesn't seem that hard to choose when it's either that or dying. So that has, oh yeah, also you can form weapons out of biomass, like scythes, swords, and the like, or spiked shields, or shields with a bunch of swords sticking through them, because fuck you, that's why. Or control the infected, which he doesn't know he can do that yet. But yeah, that has been David Light, the most powerful of one of the most powerful evolved in all of the server and all of the lore. Don't fuck with him. Don't. There are very few who can, and those that can are usually on his side. So yeah, he doesn't travel alone. So yeah, don't do that, or you will die painfully. Anyways, see you next time where we cover another Evolved. Peace.